Bo, 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 bo. Start off with a song. Malt liquor. Started to film and I thought I heard Aquila fall down, so I went to go check on him, but he was fine. It might have been a cat actually, running away from Aquila. So I was thinking about like Earl in his 50s. What is he gonna be doing? What's he up to? Because he is like I was like talking to a guy this morning. He left some comments, and I just realized just how different I am from 5 years ago. Um, as far as like maybe even like actually as who I am, like what kind of aging has the last 5 years done to me, like or maturing mentally or emotionally has it done to me, and I just keep thinking about how just if I talked to myself 5 years ago, um, how different we would be, like our outlooks and our ideas. Um, like I guess the thing is like in when I first moved into the house, there was things just basics about like God, what do you put in your pantry by the bathroom? Like how much stuff do you need for your kitchen? Like did I need like 90 pots and pans? I thought, oh, I'll buy the biggest pots and pans set I can, which just lead to like having 90 pots and pans waiting to be washed. But and then basic things like making sure the bills are paid, making sure things are maintained so that they're not such a big deal to fix later. And didn't know any of this stuff. Like the last time I lived like in a housing situation was like over a decade before that, because I was like living in a tiny house forever, and I was like bouncing around with in living situations that were unpleasant and not beneficial in any way. So for the longest time, I've just been doing the best I could, and then now suddenly I need to do the best I can in a house. And over 5 years, I've gotten better at it, and only just recently, have like my focus has pleasantly started getting onto cleaning and nesting and painting the walls and ripping up that carpet that's got it. Oh, like I used to like do all the traveling and camping and stuff like that. Now I think I need to do like gardening and woodworking and house stuff. I feel so different as what I do and what I focus on than the Earl of like 5 years ago. Yeah, the stuff on my mind's like totally different. The way I think about a lot of things have changed pretty drastically in the last few years. Yeah, well, I kind of wonder, what the next 5 years is going to hold. Like, will I have like almost like a year-round garden set up? Like, will I have a woodworking studio in the garage? Like, um, you know, will I really do those things? It seems like that's the direction I'm going, and it seems like if it's difficult or it's going slow, it's just because it's so unfamiliar to me. Yeah, I watched a old YouTube video of me, and I really, I was following what I was saying, but I was like looking at me, and I couldn't quite tell what was going on for me. Like, there's videos that I used to put out that had me laughing a lot, and actually, someone commented on that, and I remember I used to try to make myself laugh, try to do something that I thought would be funny, And I would watch it back later that day, and it would reassure me, like I was like, there's that time in my life where like it seems like things could have gone really badly, or I would bounce back and succeed. And there was this part of my mind that was really worried about if things go bad, like there's some things you don't, some things you just never bounce back from, and it can't always, might not even be in your control. Like if you get near the edge and something bumps you, like ordinarily it just bump you a little bit, but if you're near the edge, it bumps you off the edge. So I'd watch these videos of me laughing, and in my, like, I remember being so encouraged. I'm like, that was 4 hours ago or something like that. I don't necessarily remember the happiness, but I could tell I was really happy. So there was some videos where I'm looking at me and I'm like thinking like, there's something a little closed off. I could tell. I don't know. Sometimes I was seeing like every once in a while like the whole kind of remoteness, like something's bothering you, but you can't really say what it is, and so you try to talk it out in another way, and that's probably it. God, every time I sit in here, I'm like, I've got some amazing books I'd love to reread, and I see some books that I haven't read. Like one of the books here is The Glass Bead Game by Herman Hesse. I've read that a couple of times, man. I'd love to get back into that again. What a great book. Tolkien, Fleming, Stephen King, Donald Hamilton, Louis L'Amour, Dr. Seuss. Yes. Hinduism, Eastern religions. Oh, I've got these like really bad, what is it? Janet Ivanovich? Like bad, like murder mysteries and stuff like that. More Asimov. Good, yeah, good stuff. Oh God, there's a book that I was really liking, and then put it down, and there it is. That's where I put it down. I put it down too high. Kuntz, Dean Kuntz, Kafka. Like me some Kafka. Uh, Comic books. Fuck the Man Shed. Man Shed's so awesome. I gotta go plug this in.